If music be the food of love, play on! Give me excess of it, that surviving the appetite may sicken and so die. That's right, again! It had a dying fall. Oh, it came over my ears like that sweet sound. Breeze upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough! No more. It's not as sweet now as it was before.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The heart!
Why, so I do. The noblest I have. Oh, when my eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. What news of her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. Akuti sakufuna kumva nanu, sakufuna kukuonani, kobe yanu yo sakufuna kuiona, mapita zaka like 7 sakufuna kukuonani. Sakufuna. The element itself, its 7 years' heat, shall not behold her face at ample view. But like a cloistress, she will veiled walk, and water once a day in her chamber round, with eye offending pride. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she will do and keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she who hath a heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother. But how will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? When liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones, are all filled, and supplied her sweet perfections with one self-king. Away before me to sweet bed of flowers. Love faults lie rich when canopied with bowers.
That golden shaft was a richer joke. I need that tempest now. Come on. Come on, bigger. Let's get that storm going. Whoa, a ship! Hold on, man!
What country friend is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned, what think you?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother, and so perchance may he be.
True, madam. And to comfort you with chance, assure yourself, as our ship did split, when you and those poor numbers saved with you hung on to our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself to a strong mast that lived upon the sea, where, as Arion on the dolphin's back, I watched him hold acquaintance with the waves so long as I could see.
Knowest thou this country?
Aye, madam, well, for I was born and bred not 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke, both in nature as in name.
What is his name?
Orsino.
Orsino, I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late, for about a month ago I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh in murmur that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count who died some 12 months since.
then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died, and for whose dear love they say she hath abjured the sight and company of men.
Oh, that I served that lady, and might not be delivered till the world, till I had made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is.
Were hard to compass, for she will admit no kind of suit. No, not the Duke's.
I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously, conceal me what I am, and be my aid for such disguise, as haply shall become the form of my intent. I will serve this Duke. Thou shalt present me as an eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music that will allow me very worth his service. What else mayhap to time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be, when my tongue blabs to let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee, lead me on.
What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus?
By my troth, Sir Toby, your cousin and my lady takes great exceptions to your ill hours. You must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? Well, I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes be good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too. Whoa. Oh. And be they not, may they hang themselves by their own straps.
Oh, that quaffing and drinking will not do you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight that you brought in here one night to be her wooer.
Who, Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
He.
Why, he's as tall as any man's in Illyria.
What's that to thy purpose?
He has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in all these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fie that you'll say so. He plays the viol de gamboys, and he speaks 3 or 4 languages word for word without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed. Almost natural. For besides that he's a fool, he's a great quarreler, and but that he have a gift of a coward, he would quickly have a gift of a grave.
Oh, by this hand, they're scoundrels and subtractors, they would say so of him. Who are they?
They that add moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking health to my niece, I will drink to her as long as there's passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria. He's a coward and a coister, will not drink to my niece till his brains turn o' the toe like a parish top.
Oh, Sir Toby!
Here comes Sir Agaface.
Oh, Sir Toby! Oh, Sir Toby! Oh, Sir Toby! Oh, Sir Toby! Oh, no, Sir Toby, no!
Sweet Sir Andrew! Oh.
Bless you, fair shrew.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What is that?
My niece's chambermaid?
Oh, good Mistress Accost. Desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Oh, good Mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is to front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I will not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
And would thou let part so, Sir Andrew, mightst thou never draw sword again.
And you part so, good mistress, I might never draw sword at him. Fair lady, do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by thy hand.
Oh, Mary, and you shall have.
Now, sir, thought is free. I pray you, bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart? What is your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
I am not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. What is your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
Aye, sir, I have them at my fingers' ends. Mary, I am barren.
Oh, knight, thou lackest the cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Unless you see Canary put me down.
Oh.
Methinks sometimes I'm a fellow of the strangest mind. Oh.
And art thou good at kick-chasses, knight?
Oh, forsooth, sir. Why, Mary.
Well, sir, what is the excellence in the galliard?
Oh, faith, I can cut a caper.
Well then, sir, why dost thou not go to church in a galliard and come home in a coranto? Why, my very walk should be a jig. I would not so much as but make water, but in a syncope. What dost thou mean? Is it a world to hide virtues in? I thought by the excellent constitution of thy leg, it was formed under the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong and does well in a dun-colored stock. Faith, if I do not have your niece, I will be home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
No, knight, if thou hast her not in the end, then call me cut.
And if I do not, never trust me again. Shall we set about some rebels?
What shall we do else? Come, let me see thee caper. Excellent.
If the Duke continues these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be mad at first. He has known you but for 2 days. You are no longer a stranger.
Is he inconstant in his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank you. I've only been here a short while, but
You should move. I shall move. Stay.
Cesario!
on your attendance, my lord.
Cesario! Stand you a while aloof. Cesario, thou know no less but all. I've enclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access, stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow until thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous and leave all civil bounds, rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord, what then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become you well to act my woes.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a barful strife, whoe'er I woo myself would be his wife.
Nay, tell me where thou hast been. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Well, let her hang me then. He that is well hanged in this world had better have to fear no colors.
Yet you'll be hanged for being so long absent.
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage.
Be rogue. No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely. You were best.
Wit, and it be thy will to put me in good fooling. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit.
God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do not hear, gentlemen. Take away the lady.
Go to, you dry fool. I'll know more of you. Besides, you grew dishonest.
2 faults, good Madonna, that drink and good counsel will amend. For give the dry fool drink, then is the fool no longer dry. Bid the dishonest man mend, if he do so, he's no longer dishonest.
The lady bade thee take away the fool. I say again, take her away.
Sir, I made them take away you.
Oh, misprison in the highest degree. Give me leave, good Madonna, to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Well,
I must catechize you for it.
Oh, now, my mouse of virtue, answer me.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
All the more foolish, huh?
To mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven.
Ah, the lady bade take away the fool, therefore I say again, take her away.
What think of this fool, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool with no more brain than a stone. Unless you laugh or minister occasion to him, he is gagged. I protest that I take these wise men that crow so at this set kind of fools no better than a fool's zanies.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition is to take those things as bird bolts that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail.
Thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman that much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man and well attended.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your
Oh.
kinsman.
Fetch him off, I pray you. Speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick, or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it.
Good Madonna, you speak for us as though your eldest son should be born a fool. Jove cram his skull full of brains, for here he comes. One of thy kinsmen has the most weak pia mater.
Ah! Oh!
By mine honor, half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
Gentlemen, what gentleman?
There's a gentleman.
Oh.
A plague on these pickle hairs. How now, son?
How have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. Oh, there's one at the gate.
I, Mary, what is he?
Let him be the devil and he will. I care not. Have faith, say I. Oh, and that's all one.
What is a drunken man like, fool?
Why, a drowned man, a madman, and a fool. The first draft, past heat, makes him a fool. The second mads him, and the third drowns him.
Go thou and seek the crowner to sit, oh my cuz, for he is in the 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned.
No.
Go look after him.
He is but mad yet. Good Madonna, let the fool look after the madman.
Madam, yon John fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick, but he cares to take and understand so much that he therefore says he will speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What should I say to him, madam? He is fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, but he swears he will stand at your door like a sheriff to the post and give support to the bench. But he will speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Of mankind?
What manner of man?
Oh, a very ill manner. He will speak with you, will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Oh, not old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. He's very well favored, and he speaks very shrewishly.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls.
Give me my veil. Come, throw it o'er my face. We will once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak for me. Speak to me. I'll answer for her, your will.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question is out of my part. Good madam, tell me if this be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart, and yet by the very pangs of malice, I swear I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain, if you are she, I will on with my speech in your praise and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I have taken great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is more like to be feigned. I pray you keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. Tell me your mind.
I am a messenger.
Sure you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it is so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
Whatever rudeness hath appeared in me, have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We shall hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text? Most sweet lady, comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, show me your face.
Do you have any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we shall draw the curtain and show you the picture.
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you'll leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried with every particle and utensil labeled to my will as item, tulips, indifferent, red. Item, 2 gray eyes with lids to them. Item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder, love with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, free, learned, and valiant, and in the dimension and shape of nature, a gracious person. Yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life. In your denial, I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at thy gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberant hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia, oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
Oh, you might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless, perchance, you come to me again? Tell me how he takes it. Fare thee well. I thank you for your pains. Spin this for me.
Oh, I'm no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. Oh, be sworn thou art! Thy lips, thy face, thy actions, limbs, and spirits, to give thee fivefold blazon! Not too fast. Soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague. Methinks this youth perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be! What ho, Malvolio!
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger. The county's man, he left this ring behind him. Tell him, would I or not, I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter his lord, nor hold him up with hopes. I am not for him. But if the youth will come this way again tomorrow, I'll give reasons for it. Hie thee, Malvolio!
Madam, I will.
I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind.
Will you stay no longer? Know you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore I shall crave of you your leave, that I may bear my evils alone.
Let me yet know of you whither you are bound.
No sooth, sir. My determined voyage is mere extravagancy. You must know of me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Messaline, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, would we had so ended. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea, was my sister drowned.
Oh, alas the day.
A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet of many accounted beautiful. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more. Oh, dear Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
Oh, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fare you well at once. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
May the gentleness of all the gods go with thee. Oh, but I have many enemies in Orsino's court. Oh, she would very shortly find thee there. Ah, but come what may, I do adore thee so. That danger shall seem sport, and I shall go.
Were not you even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir.
She returns this ring to you, sir. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will none of him. And one thing more, that you be never so hardy to come again in his affairs unless it be to report his taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and she bade me to that she should return it as such. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her, for she did make good view of me, so much methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me, sure! The cunning of her passion invites me and this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so, as 'tis, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness, how will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, what thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Come, Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes.
Nay, by my troth, I know not. But I know to be up late is to be up late.
False conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our lives consist of the 4 elements?
Faith, so they say. But I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar, therefore let us eat and drink. Marion, I say a stoup of wine.
How now, me hearts?
Welcome, As.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I had rather than 40 shillings. I had such a leg and so sweet a breath to sing as the fool hath.
Here is 6 pence for you. Let's have a song.
Here is the testrel of me too, if one night given us a coin of good favor.
Will you have a love song or a song of good life? Oh, a love song.
I care not for good life.
Oh, I dropped it. Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stand and hear, thy true love is coming, that can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting, journeys end in lovers' meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
Good in faith.
Excellent, good.
A mellifluous voice, as I am a true knight.
A contagious friend.
Caterwauler, do keep here. If my lady had not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me.
My lady is a Catayan. We are politicians. And Malvolio is a peg of Ramsey. 3 merry men be we. Genius, am I not of her blood? Tilly Valley, lady, there dwelt a man in Babylon, lady. The night is in good fooling.
He does it well if he be so disposed, and so do I. He does it with better grace, but I do it more natural.
There dwelt a man in Babylon, lady, lady.
Mad? Or what are you? Have this time of night? Do you turn my lady's house into an alehouse? Have you no respect for place, persons, or time in you?
But we did keep time, sir, in our catches. Snack up.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as a kinsman, she is nothing allied with your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your bad causes, then you are welcome to the house. If not, and you would rather leave this place, then she will bid you a fond farewell.
You lie. Art thou more than a steward? Dost thou think that because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale? Maria, a soup of wine!
Mistress May, if you favor your lady's favors for anything more than contempt, you would not give means to this illicit affair. She shall go by my hand.
Go shake your ears.
'Twere a goodish deed to drink when a man's hungry. Challenge him to the field, and then break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I will write thee a challenge, or I'll deliver thy indignation by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the council was today with my lady, she is much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a nay word and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us! Possess us! Tell us something of him.
Mary, sir, sometimes he's kind of a Puritan.
Oh, and I thought that I'd have beat him like a dog.
For what? Being a Puritan? The exquisite reason, dear knight.
I have no exquisite reason, but I have reason good enough.
He thinks that all that look on him love him. And on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to war!
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein, by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, complexion, he shall find himself most feeling personated. I can write very much like my lady, your niece. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction on our hands.
Oh, excellent. I smell a device.
Oh, I have it in my nose.
He will think, by the letters that thou wilt drop, that they come from my niece, and she's in love with it.
It will be admirable.
Spoil I warrant you. I know my physic will work in him. I'll plant you two where he will find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For tonight, to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell!
Good night.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Come, knight, let's to bed. Thou hast need send for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Send for more money, knight. If thou hast her not in the end, then call me cut.
And if I do not, never trust me again. Take that how thou wilt.
Come tonight. To bed. I'll go burn some sack. 'Tis too early to go to bed now.
Give me some music.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Pleasant
Come here, the
mirth
boy.
hath present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In hesitation there lies no plenty. Then come kiss me, darling. Sweet and 20.
How doth thee like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, young though thou art, thine eye hath settled on some favour that loves, hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
Ooh, what kind of woman is it?
Your complexion.
Oh, she is not worth thee then. What age of faith?
About your years, my lord.
Oh, too old by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself.
I think it will, my lord.
Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Give her this jewel. Tell her my love can have no place, bide no delay.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as strong a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so, must she not then be answered?
There's no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. Make no compare between that love a woman can give me and what I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know
What dost thou know?
too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. You know, my father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But thy sister of her love, my boy.
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady with this jewel?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste.
Come thy way, Signor Fadian.
And I'll come, and if I lose a scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death in melancholy.
Would thou not like to see that niggardly,
Oh.
rascally sheep biter come by some notable shame?
I would exult in it, man. We shall fool him black and blue, shall we not, Sir Andrew? And if we do not, it'll be a pity on all our lives.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my medal of India?
Get you out, free through the box street. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him. For the love of mockery, I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close. The name of Jesse. Lie thou there. For here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near. That should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on it?
Oh, here's an overweening rogue.
Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him.
how he jets under his advanced plumes.
Slide, I can still beat the road.
Oh, peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Rogue.
Pistol him! Pistol him!
Peace, peace.
Having been 3 months married, sitting in my state,
Over a stone boat to hit him in the yard.
calling my officers about me, in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I left Olivia sleeping.
Oh, fire and brimstone!
Peace.
And then to have the humor of state, and after a demure travel of regard, saying, I know my place, as I would they should do theirs, to ask for my kinsman Toby. Seven of my people, in obedient state, go after him. I frown the while, and perchance wind up my watch, or play with my some rich jewel. Toby comes to me, curtsies there to me.
Oh, shall this fellow live?
I extend my hand to them thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control,
And does not Toby take you a blow of the lips then?
saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your knees, give me this prerogative of speech.
What? What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Oh, outcast!
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time on a foolish night.
Aye, 'tis me. I warrant you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew it was I for many to call me fool.
What employment have we here?
Oh, now is the woodcock near the gin.
Peace as the spirit of humor's intimate, read aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus she makes her great P's.
Oh.
It is in contempt of question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's. Why that?
To the unknown beloved this.
Oh.
Her very phrases. 'Tis my lady. To whom should this be?
This wins him liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. What if it be thee, Malvolio?
Mary and thee, Brock.
I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife with bloodless stroke my heart doth score. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
Thirsty and riddle.
An excellent wench, say hi.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. But first, hey, let me see. I may command where I adore. Why? She may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. And at the end, what should that alphabetical position portend? If I could make it resemble something in me. Oh, softly. M-O-A-I.
Oh, I make of that.
M.
Malvolio.
M.
Andrew.
M.
Malvolio.
M. Malvolio. Why, that begins my name.
Did I not say he would work it out?
M. But then there is no consonancy in the sequel that suffers under probation. A should follow, but O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
Aye, or I'll cuddle him and make him cry. Oh!
And then I comes behind.
Ah, and you had an eye behind. You might see more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. The simulation is not as the former, but yet to crush this a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Oh, soft. Here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve.
Oh.
In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champions discovered no more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. And I will wash off gross acquaintance. No. I will be point device the very man. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this. My lady loves me. I thank my stars. I will be happy. I thank my stars. I will be strange, stout in my yellow stockings, and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Oh, yet here is yet a proscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smile becomes thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile, dear my sweet. I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything thou wilt have me.
Oh, I could marry the wench for this device.
Oh, so could I too.
And ask no other dowry of her but such another jest.
Nor I neither.
Oh, yeah. Look where the youngest friend of mine comes.
Hey, but say true. Does it work upon him?
Like aquavitae with a midwife.
And then you will see the fruits of the sport. Mark his first approach before my lady.
Oh.
He will come to her in yellow stockings. And 'tis a color she abhors. And cross-gartered, a fashion she detests. And he'll smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. If you'll see it, follow me.
Come, bring us where he is.
I'll make one too!
No, sir, I do live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
Not so much, sir. I do live at my house, and my house does stand by the church.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow and carest for nothing.
No, sir, I do care for something, but in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. If that be to care for nothing, I would make you invisible.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia hath no folly. She'll not keep a fool till she be married. Yeah, she
I
knows.
saw thee late at the Count Orsino's, fool.
Oh, folly doth walk about this orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, but I would be as much in your master's court as my mistress's. I think I saw your wisdom there.
And you pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. Hold! There are expenses for thee.
Oh. Jove, in thy next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee I'm almost sick for one. Though I would not have it grow upon my chin. Is thy lady within?
Would not a pair of these have bread, sir?
I understand you, and 'tis well begged.
My mistress is within, sir. I will conster to them from whence you come. Who you are and what you are, sir, is out of my welcome.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sirs.
De vous garder, monsieur.
Vous assis votre serviteur.
I hope you are and I am as well.
Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter, if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Well then, taste your legs, sir. Put them in motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir. To enter.
I will answer you with gate and entrance, but we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
Rain? Odors? Well,
my matter hath no voice, lady, but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Odors? Pregnant? Vouchsafed?
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing.
Oh!
Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir, your servant to the Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him. For his thoughts, would they were blanks rather than filled with me.
Madam, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you, I bade you never speak again of him. But would you undertake another suit? I would rather hear you to solicit that than music from the spheres.
Dear lady,
And give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after the last enchantment you did here, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me, you. Under your hard construction must I sit, to force that on you in a shameful cunning which you knew none of yours. What might you think? So let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not of degrees, for 'tis a very vulgar proof that oft we pity enemies.
Why then methinks 'tis time to smile again. Oh world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be a prey, how much better to fall before the lion than the wolf. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. But when wit and youth come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
And westward, oh, grace and good disposition attend. Your ladyship will nothing, madam, to my lord by me.
Stay, prithee. Tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
Well, if I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would that be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what deal of scorn looks beautiful in the anger and contempt of his lip. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, trust in everything, I love thee so, that Margaret, all thy pride, nor wit, nor reason can my passion hide. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so do, good madam, never more will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Will come again, thou mayest move that heart, which now abhors, to like his love.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tavern keep says, do not drop the brown beer. Do not drop the brown beer. But we're gonna have, yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. We're gonna have a brief intermission, so go over, have a beer, not the brown ones, and have to use the restroom. There's a couple ones over there. We'll be back in 10-ish minutes. We'll round you up. Have a good time.